Welcome to Study Guide Forum. We have a question here where the question said that calculate the equilibrium constant of a reaction below. This is a reaction. We are going to calculate the equilibrium constant. This is a reaction is a reversible reaction at equilibrium. So that calculates. We have the pressure, given the pressure of 1 atmosphere. This one is 1 atmosphere for the x. Pressure of this for the s is 1 atmosphere. For the y, 2 atmosphere, and for the z, atmosphere is 2 atmosphere. So to calculate the equilibrium constant, it means that the constant is equal to y z over x. That is the concentration of all this, concentration of y, z, and then over concentration of x. Based on this, we have concentration of x to be 1 atmosphere. That of y and z, they are all 2 atmosphere. So the next thing we do here is then we substitute. We have 2 atmosphere and then 2 atmosphere again, all over 1 atmosphere. 2 multiplied 2, we have what? Will give us 4. 4 divided by 1, we have the answer there is 4. That is the equilibrium constant here now is 4. So the second question said we should calculate the constant, calculate the equilibrium constant if all the molecules of x, all the molecules of x are removed from the mixture. So if all the molecules of x are removed from the mixture, that means it's going to affect every other thing that you have. It's going to affect the equilibrium system. The equilibrium system we want to shift. We try to shift in such a way to neutralize the effect of this removal. So in the next thing that we're going to do now, we are going to look at how we're going to solve the problem. So to get this thing done, we know that let's say that this is the x. The concentration of x, when it's removed, we'll remove the x from here, and then it will also affect what we have also here. Since all the x from this reaction, the reversible reaction is removed, what we have will look like this. So in other words, the next thing we are going to do is to also find the equilibrium constant. The equilibrium constant now will then be we know that initial equilibrium constant is 4, then to be equal to 2x minus, and then 2 minus x2 all over x in this case. So when we do this, we can multiply everything we have here. If we multiply everything we have here, what we will get will be, we'll have 4 is equal to minus x bracket 2 minus x. Then this one multiplying this will have a 4x there. So the next thing here we have 4, 2x, and then 2x minus x squared equal to 4x equal to 4s. Then the next thing we do, we collect like times. In this case, we have 4x equal to 4. This coming together, we have minus 4x. Then what next do we have here? And x squared. The next thing we're going to do here is to move this over. To move it over, we'll have 0 equal to 4x minus 4 plus 4 minus 4x, and then we have x squared. So minus minus, we have 4 minus 8x minus x squared. Alright, so this is what we have. We can also revise it. If we revise it, we will have x squared x squared minus, and then 8 a squared plus 4 equal to 0. Then to remove the minus sign there, what we'll do here is to multiply both sides by minus 1. Equal to minus 1. So what we have will be x squared plus 8 squared, 8 plus 8x minus 4 equal to 0. So using formula method, we have formula method, which is x equal to plus or minus b is minus all over b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this is what we have. This is the formula method. Then we're going to substitute. We have this one to be our a, this one b, and this one is what? Our c. So we can substitute it. For the b, we have 8 plus or minus b, which is 8 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4, all over a 2 times 1. Alright, now we have, this is what we have here. The next thing we are going to do is to 8 squared will give us 64, minus 4 multiply minus 4, we have plus 16 all over plus or minus 8 minus divided by what? 2. This will give us 80 over all over 2. So 80 squared will give us plus or minus divided by 2. Then we can separate them. We have plus 8, 9, 4, and then divide by 2, and then we have another one, minus 8 minus 8.94 divided by 2. So minus 8 plus 8.94, that will give us 0.9 all over 2. Why this one? Minus 8 minus 8.94 will give us, or 16 minus 0.94 all over 2. So 2 dividing 0.944, what we have will be 0.42472. And while this other one, 2 dividing, we have minus 8.49. So now the equilibrium constant is 0.472, because looking at this one is insignificant, looking at the concentration of everything we have there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, click the subscribe button and like, comment. Thank you.